Hey guys, I am back to film my last quarterly bullet journal spread layout from 2020 because I'm trash and I still haven't done it yet. I was like, oh crap, that's a thing I should have been doing. Oops. So here's October, November, and December, and then I'll just give you like the last couple pages that are like the ultimate, like the wrap up for 2020. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously, guys, let me know if you would want me to actually do like a full like 2020 just flip through, because I could do that. But here's October, obviously Halloween, obviously. So just like before, if you've never seen it before, oh, I didn't do that yet, oops. Gosh, Lindsay, you're so bad at this. Well, you have to correct yourself. So usually I have this social media where I mark like when I did Instagram posts. I've marked nothing because I forgot, but I do track that somewhere else, so I just need to update this thing. And then when I post my YouTube videos, Buffy's coming. Buffy. The reading challenges that I have. Buffy, really. Okay, come on. Move, please. And then there is the breakdown of the pages read in a day and the manga read in a day. So for October, I did 4,060 pages and 5 volumes of manga because October was not a great manga time. And then there is the actual breakdown of the volumes of manga and the books that I read when I started them and when I finished them. The Spooktober readathon. I participated in that. It was hosted by Paper Fairy, and they had a whole bunch of different prompts, like based upon like costume party and dance floor, refreshments, festivals, things like that. And I picked books towards it. I did everything. Oh, I did everything on this one. Cool. This one I actually completed. There's one I didn't. And then this is the final breakdown for the month of the books I read. I read 12 books. Manga, the pages. My favorite books were Romancing the Duke and Almost Just Friends. And then I read 30 Days of the Month. And then November, I did the same thing. I haven't done Instagram. Oh my god, Lindsay, you shall about this. But this was November, so it was like fall themed with the fall flowers and not fall flowers, fall leaves and things like that. So YouTube, I did did I do all the reading challenges? I did do all the reading challenges, cool. So I didn't do the Shelf Love Crate challenges because I just never bothered pulling from them, oops. So here's once again the pages read, 4,603, volumes of manga, 15, did much better this month. The actual breakdown of the volumes of manga that I read and what days, and then the books that I read and start and finish. Was this the one I didn't finish? No, so I finished this one. So this was Thankful-a-thon, round 4. Okay, but Buffy, you can't lay on it. You can walk around it, that's cool, but you can't lay on it. And this went through the whole month. I really like month readathons, so those are the ones that I keep like trying to find. So I did all of these challenges, like, you know, book by a POC author, comfort read, historical read, group book. Oh, this was the double. So I did that one, and then I broke down a second one. So this was the Love in the Night readathon, which was hosted by my girl Shay, Laura, Izzy, Tamika, Crystal, Steph, everyone. And so I did finish all the challenges for this one, and even did the little like follow type challenges where it was like, you know, like follow the host, post your TBR, and do a wrap up. And then for the monthly stats, I did 15 books read, 15 manga read. The page count, my favorite book was The Madness of Laura Ian Mackenzie. This was one of my top 5 books of 2020. It was amazing. And I read 29 days. And then last but not least, good old December. Obviously, it's Christmas themed because, you know. So this I remember to the Instagram. Just not the other two. Buffy, what are you doing? I didn't do the Shelf Love Challenge again. I think. So I did everything, but I DNF'd one of my buddy reads with Shay. We just weren't feeling it. And then the pages read, which was 3,111. 27 volumes of manga. I went on a manga binge. And here is all the manga listed. Here's all the books listed. She's just kind of chilling. And this was the readathon that I participated in, which was the Romance Takeover Readathon Round 2. This was like, I think a week and a half or 2 weeks or something. I did not complete all of these prompts. I followed the hosts. I did post on Instagram, I'm pretty sure, so I need to check that. I did not finish my fake rake during the time frame. I finished it, but I didn't finish it for the month, so yeah. And then the last breakdown for the month, 9 books read, 27 manga, the page count, The Duchess Deal was my favorite read, and then 30 days read. And then my final, so this is my final stats of the year. So for 2020, I read a total of 115 books. I read 38,551 pages, and I read, this is so frustrating, if I'd tracked this I would have paid attention better. For the manga and graphic novels, I read 249.5, because I did like a half book. Because one of the volumes of manga where it's like, the bind-ups was like 2.5 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. So like it was half, and I was like, oh, I was almost at 250. I was so close to 250. If I rounded it up, would it count as 250? Who knows? And then the last thing was actually, these were all my favorite books. So I went through and I looked at all the books that I picked for my favorites for the month, and then basically just put them down here. So these were like my favorite books reads of the year. So The Duchess Deal, The Raven Boys, Well Met, Puppy Love, Lock Every Door, Get a Life, Chloe Brown, Romancing the Duke, Home Before Dark, Radiance, The Deep, Rules for Vanishing, The Graveyard Book, Almost Just Friends, The Sundown Motel, House of Salt and Sorrow, Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie, Wayward Children series, and Take a Hint, Danny Brown. And then at the very front of it, my like beginning stuff that I had done, well, I failed here, so I learned to not write down the books from book boxes, because I didn't do that. And then I'd done a 20 and 20 list where I tried to pick like the 20 books that I needed to read. I failed at that. I think I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of 20. I failed. So don't do that, Lindsay. But this one was actually me picking like my top 5 favorite reads. So I looked through all those reads that I had said were my favorite from the months, and I sat down and I tried to figure out like my top 5. So my top 5 were Well Met. That's probably my favorite book. That's the book that like got me into romance. The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie, Romancing the Duke. Those were like my top 2 historical romances. Romancing the Duke was actually the first historical romance that I read, so that one's kind of, well, when I started reading them again. So that's kind of got a special place in my heart. And then The Sundown Motel and Home Before Dark were like my 2 top like thrillers. So yeah, that is everything for this. I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through of my 4th quarter for my bullet journal. I still need to do like a bullet journal video for my 2021 bullet journals. Yes, plural. Yes, I have like 3. Because I wanted to space everything out. So that's what I did. So I will definitely still do a video for you guys of that. I just haven't gotten to it yet because lazy girl. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later for the next video. Everyone have a very good rest of the day.